Hello YouTube, this is just a quick tour of my setup, a little messy, of not this big guy. This is just a TUV, older one now. I believe this one's about 5+ years old. So now this one's no longer available. I know they came out with the Epic EUVs. I love this one just because of the setup. I have OCD, so symmetry is a very big thing to me. Hence the really big monitor, sound bar, and whatever other nonsense. And the having a EUV, I opted not to buy it or trade this one in for that because that has 3 or 4 long drawers, but it still has the sectionary drawers in the bottom. I'd rather have full length drawers, just once again OCD, but that's a whole different topic. But these are new to me, so this is my new cart, my old cart, and that one right there, Blue Point, great cart. And I have 2 of them because depending on which direction I go, whether or not I get the EUV or not, I do want to do the 68-inch base with all the full-length drawers. Have 2 of these next to it and make just one 20-foot long OCD monstrosity. But these are new to me. They are technically not roll carts. They are the single cab boxes. So this is how they show up. They come with a shipping caster and the fancy caster, which is actually fairly pricey. I think each caster is right around $500. And I have 2 more sitting right off camera. So I know there is a inherent tip hazard to these guys, so I actually don't move it left to right. I have these rear casters fixed front to back, as you can see right here. So that's how they are. And I just do 360 pivots as I need to move around. So just a quick review. Sockets up here. See, torque wrenches, just broke one of my torque wrenches. I don't keep them in blow molded cases because I hate blow molded cases. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. Different topic. Love this. I love that little tray. Just love it. Little torque wrench, great little torque wrench. New to me, still have to organize and move some things in, obviously messy. Wrench drawers, wrench organizers are kind of everywhere. You need to organize a bunch of stuff. Got a mix of wrenches, snap-on wrenches, Craftsman wrenches, performance tool wrenches, Matco wrenches. Just a mix of various things. The one drawer I have managed to organize is my plier drawer. Pliers? Probably my most used pliers, my Knipex. I'll just call them my Knipex. I like the little side diagonal cutters. Great tool. Tool I have never used. X-Beam. Squeezy plier. Never used it. Bought it. It's in there. In here, still need to organize some stuff into this drawer here. So currently, I will be consolidating a lot of my tools from my big box into this box and just make one really nice mobile cart. So I have to consolidate a few different things. I still have some tools in that guy right up there, some tools in here, like in here I still have electric tools, a lot of snap-on electrics. So I just need to consolidate everything and make an actual primary roll cart. Where I currently work, I seem to be moving around a lot. This doesn't move, but if I have a car that's been broken down for a while, let's say this car right over here. This car has actually been out of service now for about a year. The client had it somewhere else. They brought it here for me to get it up and running. So that'll be a nice little project for me to work on for a bit. One of the control units that I need for it is got a 5-week back order, so it's just gonna sit here for a little while. And I wanna, essentially, since I'm gonna be tied up with this bay, I'm gonna be floating, moving all around the shop. So for that reason, I wanna have my primary cart here, loaded up with everything I'm gonna need on a day-to-day basis. Granted, a lot of this stuff I may not use day-to-day, but what I don't wanna do is have to keep walking back and forth. So this will be my consolidated cart. This is probably my most hated feature the self-closing. So I know these Epics are tilted at 2 degrees, but sometimes I will use, not this drawer, but this drawer. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess. I will use this as a work area drawer. Same thing with that, I just have to clean up. It's been a long week and everything's just kind of scattered around. So I have my nice top up here, and I will also use this for tear downs. I'll have a tray in here, put all my stuff in progress in here, and when I'm in the middle of using it as a tray and it decides to close itself, it can be very annoying. So the reason why I went with a single bank, so they do sell these as actual roll carts, not the actual single bank. You lose a drawer, they're a little bit shorter. I like the stainless, so I went from the stainless. Well, I had a folding top up here, magnets and everything. And the thing I loved it and I hated it. I had all my wrenches up here, magnetized up here, I had this little cart organized, a little light right up here, everything was great. But I lose that work surface, and when I'm doing things, I like to have a nice work surface. And I would have various carts, and I would also have various racks around there just to store everything. But I missed having that work surface, so I upgraded to this guy. That being said, not everything is perfect. I like it, but I don't like it. The reason why I ended up not liking it, don't get me wrong, I still use it every single day. I'm probably gonna, if I do upgrade the Epic to the Epic, I may end up buying one more of these. Once again, I'm OCD, so I gotta match everything, leave this one as my cart. But the biggest issue I have, at least with my shop, is I don't have a lot of space between the lifts. I didn't think about it before I bought it. And this is a full single bank, so she thick. She real thick. And doesn't fit between my lifts. Didn't even think about it when I was doing everything. So that is my biggest gripe, is just because it's not technically a roll cart. It's got full length, full depth drawers. And that is my biggest hang up with it, is to move it around the shop, I have to put a car up in the air and then go underneath it. Otherwise, it has been great. Everything with it so far is going nice. I'm getting everything organized to a point where it's workable. Obviously, still need to finish everything, get the wrench organizers in there. I'm still deciding between the toolbox widget, making my own, or just going off of a cheap one off of Amazon. Either way, hopefully this video is educational. I don't know. Going from there.